10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, welcome back to Laker Nation Live. I'm your host, Joe Shaughnessy. This next week, we have another new co-host.
I'm Dylan, your favorite co-host replacement.
Thanks for tuning in. Last week, we have been working hard on our live shows. We hope you are enjoying them.
As much as me, of course.
A shout out to the Student Council who volunteered their time packing food for the Waverly Food Shelf. I hear the food shelves are looking to stock up for the winter months, as am I. So, help out if you can. Next week, we are bringing awareness to a horrible disease that affects all of us in some way. It's Spike and Tackle Cancer Week. Help support your family and friends by dressing up in specific colors on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
That's right, we're asking you to wear purple on Monday, representing all types of cancer. On Tuesday, wear orange to represent leukemia.
And on Wednesday, the color is gold to represent childhood cancer. Also, on Tuesday and Wednesday, volleyball, football, and cross-country fans should wear pink to these sporting events. It's Pink Out Night. Hey, so my mom is an elementary school teacher, and she just showed me the new anti-bullying shirt that they just came out with.
Anti-bullying? Oh yeah, the middle school is kicking off an anti-bullying event soon. Well, what does the shirt even look like?
Oh, well, it's just right there, if you want to take a look.
Oh yeah.
It's orange with the helmet from the movie Wonder, and the quote is "Choose kind." They will be selling shirts, and they will be $8 each. They are sold in the lunchroom on October 12th and the 15th.
The middle school will be kicking off anti-bullying week on Friday, October 26th. And encouraging all students to wear their shirt or simply any orange clothing to represent efforts against bullying. You must be starting to prepare for what you're planning to do after high school.
Oh my gosh, don't remind me. It's seriously just stressing me out.
What's so stressful is just like continuing high school, isn't it?
Oh, I wish. It's expensive, like really expensive. You have to figure out how to pay for everything. It's just stressful, you know? I wish somebody would just tell me how to pay for everything, you know?
Sweet. Well, actually, Nathan had a chance to sit down with our guidance counselor, Emily Holm, and talk about that very thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We're here with the school guidance counselor, and we're talking about how October is College Knowledge Month. What exactly is that?
So College Knowledge Month has so much as part of it. It actually started the very end of September, where we took the juniors to a college fair at the Dassel-Cokato High School. So that was kind of our kickoff event. Now we are looking at FAFSA and financial aid. So we're going to be, we have invited families of senior students and those seniors in to talk about what are the steps to filling out your FAFSA or your financial aid. We actually had a financial advisor, Luke Gagne, come in and talk with students and parents all about what that process looks like and how to maximize your financial aid. So that's another event that we've had. We also will have a college application help day. A lot of schools around Minnesota will waive application fees during College Knowledge Month. So that's a good time for students to apply to those schools and not have to worry about that application fee. So those are kind of some of the main events that we do here at the high school.
Interesting. Are there certain things to look for when looking for a college?
Yeah, that's a really good question, and I talk about that with a lot of students, whether they come in as a senior or as a junior. But some of the main things that I have them think about are they have to answer those questions for themselves. So the questions might be, how far from home do you want to be? Or do you want to be at a big school where you're in a lecture hall? Or do you want to be at a smaller school where all the professors know you? Obviously, something else to think about is what major do you want? And make sure those schools that you're interested in have those majors offered. A big thing to find out what is a good fit for you is to go visit those schools. And here at the high school, students can have 2 days during the school year to go visit a college and it's not counted against them, so it's an excused absence.
So financial aid night was just this past Wednesday, and for all the viewers who missed it, what did it cover?
Yeah, so it covered a lot of different things. Obviously, the first thing that I started with was the different types of financial aid. So what that means. There's grants, there's loans, scholarships, work study. Those are all different types of financial aid. So we talked about that. And then Luke Ganyu, who is that financial aid or that financial advisor, he went into how you fill out those forms, what types of things parents need to know when they are sending their students to college. So a lot of individual questions were answered by him that night.
How do you know if you can afford a college?
So that's a big question with everyone lately since schools are so expensive. The biggest thing that I always say is apply for those scholarships, look into those grants, fill out your financial aid packages, because if you don't, there's all that unused money that you miss out on basically. So what I say is apply for it and then apply for your schools. Then once they accept you, they will let you know how much they can help you pay for school. So then that can help you make a decision if you're ready to go to a school, or if you think you might want to wait a little while, or if you would rather go to like a 2-year program to start out with. So all those things are kind of moving parts until you get further on in the application process.
So you mentioned scholarships. Where would you find those?
There are so many places students can find them. A lot of seniors are the ones looking for those scholarships, but juniors and sophomores can also be applying for them as well. A big one is Family Connection accounts. All of our scholarships are posted in there, and students have access to those. It has information about how much the scholarship is worth, the deadlines, what you need to do to get that scholarship. So that's one way. Another way, so seniors will be getting a presentation, I believe in February, from Addie Muka, who is in charge of our local scholarships, and she will give them information about those. Otherwise, there are literally scholarships anywhere you look. Just the biggest thing is you have to do the work, you have to search them out, and you have to apply to them.
Wow, I didn't realize that juniors and sophomores could apply so early. So all you juniors and sophomores, get on to that. Thank you, Ms. Holm, for spending time with us, talking about College Knowledge Month and financial aid. And back to you guys.
Thanks, Nathan. And remember, they save lives. The Lakers took on the Pierce football team last Friday and were not able to take away a win. Show your Lakers spirit and support our team in Eden Valley tonight at 7 p.m. The Lakers wrap up their regular season on Wednesday, October 17th at home against Holdingford. Don't forget, it's pink out and it's seniors night.
In volleyball this week, our Lady Lakers had 2 games. Sadly, they lost the first one against St. Cloud Cathedral, but gladly they won against Eden Valley Walk-ins.
Cross country competed in Royalton with some awesome results. Varsity girls, and JV boys all took first place. Nice job, guys. The varsity boys took fifth. Great job, runners. Next up for cross country is the CMC meet at Collinwood in Cokato on Tuesday, October 16th. So a while ago, we pitched an idea to a group called META. META stands for Methamphetamine Education and Drug Awareness and is located right here in Wright County. Their mission is to educate youth, families, and citizens on the dangers of drugs and alcohol abuse.
Our idea was to create an interactive film that shows the consequences of the choices that you make regards to drugs and alcohol use. META liked our idea and offered a grant for us to move forward.
This interactive film is kind of like one of those choose your adventure books or videos for us, where you make a choice and then you move to where it tells you to go in the story.
So we are going to show you the first video and you need to decide what choice you would like to see made. Here it is. Pay close attention.
Close attention.
Hey, how'd it go?
All right, that chem test was really hard.
Yeah.
How'd you do on your physics test?
I did pretty good, I think. How well do you think you did on your test?
On the ACT, right?
Yeah.
I think I did okay, but I want to take it again to see if I can get a better score. So we need to go to the library tonight for study group.
Yeah, and on the plus side, you also have like 2 months to do your ACT,
Yeah.
so you're gonna be good.
Plus you stuff to take yours. So.
Yeah, I do. So go to your place or mine?
Let's go to my place. I'm still waiting on a call from someone who is deciding on whether or not they're going to study group. So we can just go there and hang out.
Okay.
Hey, you know what tomorrow is?
Yeah, it's the Funky Friday?
No, silly. It's our 3rd anniversary.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that.
Our May averages, May 1st, we averaged about 65.
All right, thanks.
Not bad.
So what are we doing this weekend?
All right, so we're going to the ACT study group tonight. You know I want to get into a good college. And then tomorrow, I don't know what you have planned, but I kind of want to hang out.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Back in the 1930s.
You need to get that changed.
I'm never changing it.
So who was it?
It's Jack. He's asking if we want to go to the party.
Well, I'm going to study group, but I guess you can if you want to.
Towards the end of the year.
Okay, there you go. Now we need you. Tell us what decision you would make, and then we will show you the path that your choices take next week during the live show. Comment below as to what your choice is. Whatever choice we receive more of is the one we will show next week. So that's it for our episode. Thanks, Dylan, for stepping in this week.
I thought it was actually kind of fun.
Me too. As always, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get notified for future live shows. Check out our Facebook page and be sure to like it. We love feedback, so send us your thoughts or show ideas at klkr@hlwwschools.org. Have a great week, everyone. I'm Joe Shaughnessy.
And I'm Dylan Herda.
See you guys next week.